Hey folks, welcome to That's on Florida, your weekly dose of sunshine and insanity. My name's Mike Herlihy. I'm in studio with our producer Erick Rivera, and of course the official, unofficial ambassador to all things Florida, Mr. Omgitswicks. How you doing tonight, guys?
I'm okay. How y'all doing?
Good,
Yeah.
good, man. I gotta say, Wicks, following up on some of the stuff you're doing this past week, and I'm surprised you made it into the studio today, because I caught some images of you doing things that no man over 40 should be doing anymore.
Listen, it was a struggle. It was a struggle to even make it into. I'm still at my home, but it was a struggle to even make it in to set all this up. Because so I decided that it would be a great side quest for me to go play basketball at the Orlando Magic Arena. Now, I'm not going to turn down
Oh, nice.
the opportunity to play, at the Orlando Magic Arena. And I know I hadn't, ran in it's been like 10 years. It's been like 10 years since I've actually just ran full speed. And I knew I shouldn't have did it, but when they invited me to do it, of course, I'm not going to turn it down. So I went out there, and I realized that I'm 42. My brain and my body are on two different. Like my brain is still 20, but
Right.
my body is like, hey, bro, chill out.
Now I gotta say, man, my general rule on running is unless someone's chasing me, there ain't no reason to do it anymore. And what was it? You got the call. Was this like a charity thing or what was it?
So I guess Hard Rock Bets was actually doing this Dreams, the Court of Dreams. They were doing this event and they did it with like a lot of their members, and they wanted to invite some content creators. And I didn't even hear anything else except for, do you want to play on Orlando Magic, like the actual floor? And I'm like, say less, I'm there. So
Now-
yeah, I'm paying for it today, but I feel like it was worth it.
I've talked to you about this before. Before you got into music and before you got into comedy or anything else, you actually for a short time thought you were going to be a professional basketball player, right?
Yeah. I mean, before I
Okay.
stopped growing, this is a real story. Like, I was an athlete in school, like from younger days. I played basketball, football. I ran track. Like I that's all I did. I eat, sleep, everything sports. And then I stopped growing at 5'7", but that didn't stop. I still played in high school, but it's a little weird. You going to college. I mean, it's only like what, 2 people we can remember, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Muggsy Bogues, Spud Webb, maybe Nate Robinson. I want to say he's closer to
Well,
5.
it's funny because I think we actually got a video of you here, and I was like, you're 5'7", I'm 5'7". We tour with Dwayne Williams, who's 6'2", Ken Miller,
Yeah.
who's 6'2", so we already feel short. But
Yeah.
watching you trying to post up in this video,
Okay.
look, I can't even see you. I can't see you behind all the tall guys, man.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. A little bit of a crossover there.
You got some moves, man.
Well, see, my 20-year-old brain was like, you can do this. And then I made the move, and my 42-year-old body was like, bro, just pass the ball. Like, you got it, but you don't got it all the way. And
Like,
they ran like,
Raindrops.
listen, it was a bad situation. And I thought I thought I was out there for a while, but
I watched that move you just did, and like my ankles are hurting over here. Like
Yeah.
I would not have been able to pull that off.
well, I passed because my legs gave off. Like when I made that last move, I was
After
actually
the crossover.
Yeah, my
He's
mind
like,
was like drive, because that's what I used to do. Like that was my move. I'd make the move. I was faster than everybody. I would just run past them, and I got them. And I went to run, and my body was like, "Bro, you're 42. Chill out. Like sit down, pass the ball, do the safe thing." So that's what I did.
I will say this: you had a free throw here
Yeah.
during warm up,
Oh, okay.
and
Oh,
let's
yeah.
see, and swish.
Oh, snap. All right.
You
And
know,
yeah,
None but
and that's
that.
a better percentage than probably 90% of the league last year on free throws, right there.
that's what I'm trying
Gotta
to say.
keep- Got to keep
I was
that
a
hand
shooter.
up.
Listen, I was a shooter in high school. That's what I did. Like when I was in high school, that's all I did. I was shorter than everybody. So I mean, I could jump, I could touch rim.
Yeah.
Back in high, not now. The jump is minimal. It doesn't even look like a jump at this point. It's more like an attempt. But it didn't go well. But then in my mind, I was like, I'm out here for at least 10 minutes. And I look over and it's been like 3, and I'm like gasping for air, and I'm like, Yeah, somebody sub me out. Just go and get me out of here. So
So were you guys doing a full? Was it 4-on-4? Or what were you doing?
we're doing 5-on-5 full
5-on-5.
court.
Oh wow.
And at the NBA court, listen, guys at these gyms,
The
it's
rec
not.
league.
Yeah, the LA Fitness. Listen, that court is way bigger.
Uh-huh.
It's
Oh,
way.
absolutely.
If I see like me watching the game, I have a different respect for it now that I've been there. So if I'm watching these players run up and down the court, I'm not mad at LeBron standing on the other end waiting on the ball to come back, like, because that's what I did, and we're the same age, so I'm not even mad at him at this point. You're 42.
Yeah, I'd say you guys are comparable as far as what you've
Same
accomplished with basketball. Yeah. Now, who's these two in the picture right here?
All right, so that is Nick Anderson and Bo Outlaw. So Nick Anderson, the guy with the beard, he's the reason why his team was the reason why I became Magic fan. So it was him, Penny Hardaway, Shaw, Horace Grant, D. Scott. Yeah, Shaq was on that team.
Early 2000s, right? Like
The 90s,
2000?
95, 96.
Man, that's
So that's when I became a fan of them, because that team was so great. So I was telling him that, and he was like, man, for real? Like, we were having a conversation. Like, I was in Bo Out Loud. I'm like, man, I remember you too. Like, because I've been a Magic fan that long. So it was crazy I just thought I was going to play on the court, but to meet the players was even crazier.
So what was the lineup like? Was it influencers versus professional players, or was it all influencers?
They didn't want those problems. Like, the professional players didn't want those problems for me with my whole 2 minutes, because I got 2 minutes.
Right.
I got 2 good minutes in me. And then after that, you can cancel it. I got asthma and bad knees. But
what was that Toby Keith song there? Like, I'm not as good as I once was,
Yeah.
but I'm good once as I ever was.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I got it.
Did you raise your hand to the coach and like, all right, it's time for sub me out.
Oh yeah,
Sub me out.
I got in. I got in. I was hype. Adrenaline going. I got a steal. I'm driving down court. I pass it. The guy passed it to me. I pass it back. Like, I'm looking like Magic. I'm looking like early Magic out there at the beginning with the passes. They was like, "Oh, facilitator." I'm like, "That's me. That's what I do."
You.
And
That's
then
you.
2 minutes in, I'm like, "All right, I know it's been at least 10 minutes," and I look up and it's been 2 or 3, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to go push it a little bit longer. I made it to a whole 4 minutes. And then I had to get subbed out. Then we played 2 20-minute halves. Yeah, it was rough.
Were you the I don't want to say vertically challenged, like, were you amongst the shorter of the people out there, or were there some other short people?
It wasn't professional athletes, because they didn't want those problems. So it was mainly just, like, I guess, people that are members with, like, Hard Rock Bets, and I think it was one other content creator there, Jake. But he's actually tall, so he was on the other team, and he's like 6'1" so he was actually tall, and then there was a couple guys that actually just hoop all the time. But I think it was mainly like people that were members of, like, the Hard Rock Bets, and then like I said, 2 content creators, which I thought it was going to be more, because I wanted them to talk about me out here in these internet streets when we got done. But
what was the outcome there? What was the final score?
We lost.
How bad though?
It was double overtime. It came down to, like,
okay.
double overtime. It came down to, like, a sudden death. So winner, last person make the shot. And I will tell you, I didn't play any of the overtime. Like, I was done. They were like, "You want to get in?" I'm like, "Nah, y'all got it." Like, I got asthma. I got my inhaler in my hand. I'm already making my post.
I forgot about your inhaler, man.
Yeah, I had it. It was on me.
when we were testing the tech for the podcast Monday night, and you're telling me you're going to be playing basketball, but just during the test of the tech, you had to pull out your inhaler a couple of times. I'm like, I'm not sure if he's going to make it to Wednesday, man. I'm not sure he's going to be here for recording.
It's so my asthma is weird. Like, when the weather has, like, a sudden change, like, it'll go from dry and it'll just start, because it's been raining every day down here.
Yeah.
So with my allergies and my sinus issues, and then the rain, and it's just weird. So it'll just start acting up then. So it's very strange.
It's funny because we have, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got 8 shows coming up on the Space Coast. Melbourne and Coco and the Zoo show coming up, the charity, the fundraiser. And someone messaged me last night on Facebook, like, are you and Wicks going to be okay? I'm like, why? They're like, we have a 7-inch flood warning coming in tonight. I'm like, well, we're not there till October. So
Yeah,
I think
we got time.
we got time, man. Like that water will recede by then. So, but that's how worried these people are that you're not going to show up in Melbourne. They're like ready now.
Yeah,
Speaking of which, congratulations, man. We had 2 shows at the Gleason that sold out. We had the Zeus show sold out. We had 4 shows at Gregory's Comedy Club in Cocoa Beach sold out. And we've had so many people just still asking, like, hey, we didn't get tickets, that we got word that we're adding a Sunday 5 o'clock show at the Gleason Center. So another 460 seats. I think tickets for on sale, we're recording this now. Tickets go on sale like in a couple of days. So by the time this airs, it might be sold out again.
Yeah. We apologize ahead of time, y'all. We don't watch this and then be mad at us because we may have to clip this part, Mike, and just put it out before so they don't just
Because you're
attack.
right. Because then people are going to be like, they said they were adding another show. But yeah, well, the nice thing, I think the fun part about doing this podcast is it's something I've wanted to do for a while with you. And
Yes.
I know you had a podcast before back in what, 2020, 2021?
2022.
Okay.
It was 2022.
And yeah, it was
2023.
That's on Florida. So
Yeah.
don't knock us. We kept the name,
Yeah, it's still us though. It's still we're still
us.
here, y'all.
But the more we talked about it, it's like, hey, these shows are great. We have a lot of fun, but we're doing like 1 or 2 venues a month. And then we just kind of have nothing going on in between. And there's so much stuff going on around. And when we get to show days, we just don't have the time to talk about it all.
Yeah.
So the fun thing about this is I love the idea that we get to talk about all these Florida man stories that have just kind of put Florida on the map. And what I found is when we're researching some of these stories, there's some stuff that I thought was just completely made up. Then you find out, oh, that's real. That's not even Florida lore. That's a real thing. Yeah. And one of the ones that shocked me is I had heard about this for so long, but I never actually thought somebody did that. And that was the Florida man arrested for throwing an alligator through a drive-through window. Now, if you folks at home didn't hear about this is one of those stories I thought was made up. Just seems like, oh, okay, that sounds like something Floridians would do. But this dude, I think it was back in 2016, this kid actually just drove through a Wendy's, ordered a drink, and then threw a whole full alligator through the drive-through window. And the most shocking part is this guy wasn't mad or upset or anything. He had just found an alligator on the side of the road, decided to pick it up, put it in the car, and then decided when he got to Wendy's, I don't want this alligator no more. Put it back through the window.
Maybe he tried to trade it for a 4 for 4. Like he was like, hey, let me go ahead and trade this for a 4 for 4. Y'all give me my food. Y'all can keep the gator. So.
And you know what? I found a picture of the dude, and I gotta say, he looks exactly like the dude you think would throw an alligator through a window at Wendy's at like 2 a.m.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This story
came out back in, like I said, I think it was 2016. And you said when I was talking to you about this story, you're like, oh yeah, I almost interviewed that guy.
Yeah.
Did you have like a hookup to get in touch with him or something?
Well, I almost interviewed the girl that was in the drive-through when the alligator came through.
Nice.
I think he's more so like he doesn't want to. So I still want to interview. Like if we could get him on the show, that would be amazing. Or like I said, the girl that was in the drive-through, because I want to know what that was like. Like I want to know what was going through her mind when you're there just working. You think it's a normal day. I mean, it's still Florida, so you got to be on your toes. But and an alligator just comes through the window. Like how? Like what are you thinking at that point?
They might ship them in 20 minutes.
I have no idea. Yeah, but also, I guess they charged him. The police charged him with assault with a deadly weapon.
Oh,
which
yeah.
I'd love to be the cop on that scene, just kind of like looking through everything you can possibly. They're like, we got to find something that's going to stick, and there's nothing that covers throwing an alligator through a drive-through window. Assault with a deadly weapon? Yeah, sounds good.
Is it a weapon? Yeah, it's kind of a weapon. He threw it. All right, let's roll with it.
You know, the funny thing, you've mentioned before, sometimes with these stories, you just know what part of Florida that happened in.
Yeah.
Like, Because here's the thing. Everybody just kind of goes, oh, Florida, Florida, Florida. But there's very specific areas of Florida that you're like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I know you've heard this story, but I'm guessing it's probably been long enough that you don't remember where it took place. Or do you have a feeling that you know where it took place? What city?
No, I have no idea. That's one of those things to where I just never looked up exactly where. I was like, that's Florida. I made sure, I knew the story, but I've never looked up where it was from. So you're safe on this one.
So if you had to take a guess, where do you think they'll go around throwing alligators through Wendy's windows on a Friday night?
So, okay, so this is very Polk County energy. Like, and I had to drive through Polk County. So this is very Polk County energy. Like, that's what
and
it
we
feels
love Polk
like.
County. We're doing Lakeland. We're doing the
August?
It's Polk Theater, right?
Yeah, Polk Theater, August 29th.
August 29th, and I think out of 1,400 seats, 1,200 sold out in the first 4 days. So I think there's a few seats left. But this does feel very Polk County to me. So Erick, producer
Wait, I got one more.
Oh, you got a backup guess?
Oh, okay.
What I just realized is Polk County and Okeechobee touch. I feel like this could be Okeechobee or Polk County. Like I gotta be one of those. That
was my guess.
Well, when you got Lake Okeechobee, so you got plenty of gators just roaming around. It would make sense. Even here in Orlando, though, like you'd be surprised how many times I just see alligators on the side. We got so many retention ponds. Every time we build something new, they get moved out into another pond. So I'm actually gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Panhandle. I'm gonna go with this. Sounds like Pensacola to me. I'm gonna go with Pensacola.
Okay,
Erick,
all right.
You got the actual story. Set us straight. Where did this take place?
So I do have the story, and Wicks, I was right there with you before I looked it up. I was like, I felt like that was Okeechobee.
Stop kissing up to the talent. What's
on the mark? But this happened in Loxahatchee.
That makes sense. Okay, all right.
Where's? Forgive me. I know I've heard of Loxahatchee. I have no idea where it is.
I think it's closer to Tampa.
You got a map?
No, I think it's like.
No, it's on the other side.
Around Palm Beach County, is it not?
Yep, it's near Palm Beach.
It's down
County,
by Palm Beach.
It makes sense. Okay, that checks out because that would have been if it wasn't Polk.
Yeah.
Okeechobee did it. Palm Beach.
Okay,
yeah, Palm Beach County. Yep.
You know what? Palm Beach County, I still love you no matter what. And if you want, we're doing a show at the Meisner Studio in Boca Raton. I know Boca Raton has this reputation for being a little bit not snobby, but having some money and stuff like that. I just want to tell you, don't be afraid, Palm Beach. Come on to Boca Raton. It's going to be good people at that show. And you know what? Bring your alligators. Half off tickets for every alligator you bring. Yeah, we can make that happen. So, okay, this one hits. I almost said something, but I don't want to throw off where it happened. So let's see right here. This is also true story, right out of Florida. And well, I kind of messed it up for you. Florida man kicked swans in the head while practicing karate.
I mean,
I'm going to say that happened in Orlando. I'm not too sure.
But his picture looked like he did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you pull up his mugshot, he did that. Like,
he definitely. He looked like he had a bad day.
Here's what you might not know. Yep, it happened at Lake Eola in Orlando, about 10 minutes from my house. I've been there so many times. But where do you think the man who did it was from?
Oh, that's a good. He doesn't look like he's from Florida. Like, I don't see Florida.
I will give you a clue here. He is from Florida.
Oh. Is it Polk County? I'm just sorry. Everything feels
I'm going to go back to Okeechobee. Okeechobee
That's your
is going to be
default
my answer for everything.
It's always going to be Polk County.
I will say this.
One more. Duval. It got to be Duval. I knew it.
Yes. Nailed it.
Good call. Good call.
I don't know. When I saw his face and I saw him looking at me and I just heard Duval. That's all I heard. Duval. That's all I heard.
So apparently this guy was down at Lake Eola and several people reported him because he was practicing his karate moves on full-grown swans.
Oh, if you would have said practicing karate moves, then I'd have been like, oh yeah, that's Duval. But either like I don't think you could ever lose if you just guess Duval or Polk County. I feel like that kind of covers a lot of the Florida man.
That's the safe money bets right there.
Yeah, like if you're gonna be like, which one? Polk County, Duval, whichever one.
I will say this. I think you and I share this in common, Wicks. We've both been attacked by peacocks before, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was in St. Augustine. Okay. I was at the Fountain of Youth. I'd never seen a peacock, especially a free-range peacock in real life. All I knew was they were beautiful birds with these feathers. And I was upset because it didn't have its feathers all out. So I went walking over to it to try and get in a picture with it. Oh. And all of a sudden, it started charging me. And that's when I found out peacocks put up their feathers when they feel threatened, attacked, or are attacking. And let me tell you, there's nothing beautiful about that. It's like... It felt like all of a sudden in my head in that split second, I believed what people have said for years, that dinosaurs evolved into larger birds or vice versa, because that thing was ferocious. I screamed like a woman. The picture I have is actually me running from a peacock. And man, you've been in Tampa when we've been attacked. Those roosters, they gang up on you.
Yeah, the Ybor chickens, they stand in a row. They walk. They're protected, I guess, so they like walk like they have an attitude. So now I try to tell people are worried about alligators when they come, when they really need to be worried about the birds. Like that's what you need to be worried about. Most attacks that I've seen is either come from birds or otters. Watch yourselves.
So wait, in Lake Eola, are those swans protected?
Are they protected?
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you this. Apparently, they know karate.
Or if they're about to learn today.
They're about to
learn. I was going to say.
So
exactly.
when my oldest son was about 4 years old, I took him for a walk down at Lake Eola. Ooh. So we're down at Lake Eola and we're walking around the water, and he sees these swans. So he goes walking over. I guess he got a little too close to the babies because Mama Swan, when they come at you, they put out their wings like dragons, and they start waddling towards you and making these noises that you're like, that doesn't sound like we've always seen the ugly duckling story that turns out to be. That ain't what it is. These things are vicious, especially downtown swans. Man, if you sleep in downtown Orlando at night, you're tough. You're not pampered. You're tough. If you survive down there. So the bird came over and snapped at him, and he started crying, and I had to take him aside and be like, I did that thing where it's like, hey man, you want me to go talk to that bird for you? You want me to go tell him what he did was wrong? And he's like, yeah. So I walked over, and I was trying to kind of make it look like I was yelling, but as soon as I pointed my finger, the bird bowed up on me, and I came back, grabbed my son. I'm like, he said he's sorry, and we went running to the playground.
Get out of here. He said sorry. Get out of here.
Because I haven't done karate since I was 14 years old. I don't remember any of those moves, but for some reason, turn around and run. That's embedded in my soul. That's the right there.
Oh yeah, that's what
I would like to see. I would like to see, or if that guy actually did a roundhouse to the face on that swan. I
wish I was his attorney, because I would have gone there was he practicing karate or was he defending himself against a threat? Plausible deniability here.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Yeah, I just posted a video. I did a video recently. Somebody sent it to me. There were these geese. They were just out. And this guy was running backwards. He was fighting them. He was giving it all he had. And then some lady in the comments was like, just walk away. And I was like, I think that's what he was trying to do. But it just kept coming, both back to back. But it was two. And they were just coming back to back to back. And he was fighting his way out of there. And I was like, yeah, I feel bad for you, sir. I would have just watched.
These things, because they don't understand restraining order.
How many of the videos you get sent? How many of the videos, because I know your fans send you a ton of videos. How many of the videos you get sent is basically people getting beat up by wildlife?
A lot. Now some of it is I will say some of it is the people's fault, because you kind of know, me being a Floridian, and I've dealt, but I have issues with birds. Birds have an issue with me. I don't have an issue with them. They have an issue with me. If I see an animal looking at me strange, I'm not gonna walk past it. Right. And a lot of these people think if I just put my head down and walk, that it's not going to chase you. I'm going to tell you, it's going to chase you. I learned that from a dog back when I was in high school, because they used to always tell you, if you don't run from the dog, it's not going to chase you. I want to tell you that is wrong. That dog chased me. I had to run and jump on a lady's car. I had the Barry Sanders sweater, so I was kind of moving in and out. Like I felt like Barry Sanders in the moment. So, but yeah, it'll chase you, y'all. So y'all gotta. Yeah. You see it looking at you weird, back off.
That's one of those things you always tell your friends, like, don't run from the dog and it won't chase you. And then if you're both getting chased by a dog, your friend stands still, but you keep running because you know better. What's the saying? Like when you're with your buddy and a bear starts chasing you, it's like, I don't have to be faster than the bear. I just have to be faster than you.
Yeah. I mean, unless I've seen videos, because I watch a lot of wildlife videos where there's something chasing two people, and then one person will fall, and it'll just keep chasing the person that's running. So it'll run right past the person that fell. And I'm like, that is crazy. Like, imagine that. Like, you imagine that you're winning and the other person falls and you think I'm safe, and you look back and it's still chasing you.
Whenever I see those videos where they're like, hey, with certain bears, the best thing you can do is play dead. How horrifying is that? Like, no part of my instinct is going to let me lay down and go, this is it. Hope it works.
Oh
yeah, there's no playing at that point. Like, I'm guaranteeing my heart is gonna stop. Something gonna happen. Because then what if you like sneeze? Like, what if it get up on you and it's like breathing on you and then you sneeze? Now you're like up, and now I gotta like.
Or
I don't want to take the chance.
Can't they smell like you're still like warm, or sense that you're still alive? Like, I get that bears don't like dead things, but I figure that means like a deer that's been rotting in the woods for like 2-3 weeks. Not like, I just saw you lay down right in front with these two eyes. I saw you lay down. I wonder if bears have like the 5-second rule. Like, well, he just went down. He's still alive.
Got it. Listen, and they say like with black bears to like yell at it to make yourself bigger. And I'm like, there's no way in my mind. I've heard that. Me looking at a black bear thinking, let me yell at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna back out slowly, get something in between. Get something in between us, and then I'm out of there. Like, I'm telling you, I'm giving it everything I got. If it's gonna catch me, it's gonna catch me running. It's not gonna catch me standing there yelling at it. That's not the Florida man story y'all gonna get.
It's true. Even here in Jersey, like, black bears are the biggest things in the fall and the spring. They come out. They're in pools. They're literally chilling in like above ground pools.
What do you do when you find a black bear in your pool?
It's just
you let them swim.
That's
exactly
right.
I've seen the bears on the trampoline. I'm like, I guess that's yours now. That's your trampoline.
I mean, I've come outside to a bear in my trash can. And I just let it, well, because where I stay, like, we have bears. Like, people are always shocked to find out Florida has bears.
Yeah.
And I always tell people, like, outside of Alaska, Florida pretty much has everything that they have and more. So they'll be like, y'all got bears too? And I'm like, yeah. I walked outside one day. There was a bear. I heard something in the trash can. I went around the corner, but at a distance, because I'm like, I don't know what it is. And it was a bear, and I turned around and walked back in the house. I didn't try to get a phone video. I didn't try to do anything. I went right back in the house and just waited. And then when I seen it walk past, the cameras in the front, and I was like, all right, I guess he gone. I'm still not going out there till the morning though. So
nope.
Yeah. I can't see anybody like defending the garbage or like, oh no, this bear's not on my garbage. Nope,
I don't even fight the raccoons for it. Like,
exactly.
And the cats are out there fighting for the trash, and I'm like, y'all got it. Y'all do.
You know what scares me about raccoons? They go into like full on human mode. Like, it's one thing when you see like an animal scurrying across the street, but with a raccoon, like, I've come home and the raccoon's like in the trash or something, and he just stops up on its hind legs, and kind of looks at me with its hands out like it's from The Sopranos, like it's upset I interrupted it. It's just there's something when a raccoon takes on like its human form. I'm like, we're good, man. I'll be inside.
Y'all got it. You enjoy yourself. Clean up after. I actually made a video about that one day, and people are like, how do you make videos? I'm like, from real life experience. Like, I'm gonna make a video about this bear situation. I just got the costume, so it's going down.
I saw your black ant video today.
And
I'm like, is that a new character? Have I missed that, or has he been around for a while?
Nah, I reposted it because a lot of people didn't see it. It was around the time where Instagram and Facebook was kind of shadow banning me, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to repost it.
It worked because I hadn't seen it. I've watched most of your stuff. Now, this last Florida man story, it's not even a Florida man story, it's a Florida woman story. And I don't know, I've known Erick for years, so I know some of his run-ins with the law over the years, which are none.
Okay.
Zero.
But we've been, let's just say we've been stopped and questioned before about things, right? And I've been creative in some of my answers to the fact that I have no criminal record to speak of, but I have never been this creative. A woman who cops stopped and searched her purse said that she blamed the windy day for cops finding cocaine in her bag. She said it must have flown through the window and into my purse.
Yeah.
You guys hear about this story?
I heard about this.
Just the look on her face says to me, like, I've outsmarted you cops. I've got
but my question is, if you're going through your like I watch a lot of body cam videos these days, and like when you hear some of the responses, right? This one has to be like, I want to find the body cam because I want to hear her say this. Like I want to hear her say the words, "Oh, the wind must have blew it in." You know what I'm saying? Like I want to know what was going through her head. Like I want to know the whole process. I gotta find the body cam of this because there's no way. And to think that worked, like to think that, oh, I think I got away with this one. Like,
oh man,
just that amazing excuse. Holy moly! Yeah.
So here we go. This was back in 2018.
Okay.
Authorities say a Florida woman is blaming a windy day for the cocaine that police found in her purse. It was reported that Kenesha Posey was one of two passengers in a car stopped in late March. Police say an officer smelled marijuana and that after searching the car, cocaine and marijuana in separate bags were found inside a purse Posey had on her lap. Authorities say they questioned Posey about the drugs. According to the police report, Posey responded, "It's a windy day. It must have flown through the window and into my purse." Posey was charged with a felony count of cocaine possession and a misdemeanor count of marijuana possession, later released on bond. Now,
this Florida wind, you got to watch out. Florida wind out here blowing drugs into your purse. So
I want to, like you said, I want to see the body cam because I want to see the commitment that she had when she said that. Because I'm sorry, I watch a lot of these TikTok body cam footage, and if I hadn't seen the person shoplift with my own eyes, I'd be like, it sounds plausible, man. She seems sincere.
There wasn't even it's my friends and left it in the car or something like somewhat reasonable. It was
my friend was using my purse. Normally it's something like if they find something in the car, it's like, oh, my friend was using my car, or I share a car with somebody, so they must have left it in there. It's not me.
I always look on cops when they find something in someone's pocket and they do I've never seen that before. These are my friend's pants.
My wife washes my clothes.
I will say this. I've had things before where I just like I got pulled over for a registration sticker that wasn't really assigned to my car per se at the time. And the cop was like, "How'd this get on your license plate?" I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "Really? So people are just randomly going around taking tags off cars and putting them on yours?" I'm like, "I guess, man."
Man, you gotta watch them out here.
I should have just been like, "Well, Florida's a windy day, man. It probably blew off one tag right onto my tag." Man, I know mine's expired. I'm not debating that. I think we both gotta get to the bottom of how this other registration tag and why does it look like it came from a photocopy machine? I don't know.
What? That's how you gotta look very shocked. What?
Yeah.
Me and my ex-girlfriend were going through some bad times and fighting for the car. I don't know. I think you may have to ask her some questions. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's her name in full. This is where she stays. Yeah. You go talk to her.
Well, the nice thing about Florida man or woman stories is we're never going to run out of them. So every week we're going to be investigating some of the most well-known and looking into the ones that turn out to just not be true. Now, that being said, Wicks, we got a game we actually want to play with you today. The game is called Florida Grown. Florida Grown. All right. Now, here's how it's going to go down. I had Erick go ahead and look up a list of celebrities who were born in Florida, much like you. Florida native, born here.
Okay.
He's going to give us 3 celebrities. One is born in Florida. The other 2 are not. It's up to us to pick out which one we think is the Florida grown. If you get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, nothing happens. But
Okay.
whoever has the most at the end, he's the winner of the first ever Florida grown right here on That's on Florida. So
Let's
are you
run
ready
it.
to go?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Eric,
Thanks
you're
to
up,
my
man.
crackpot Wikipedia team. No. All right. Here we go. All right, we're gonna do 3 choices, right? So here we go. The first one's gonna be Mr. Wesley Snipes. The second one is gonna be Ray Liotta, and the third one is gonna be Paul Rudd.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
Paul Rudd,
Wesley
everybody knows
Snipes.
Paul Rudd from Ant-Man and many Marvel
okay.
movies,
Yeah.
right? Then we got Ray Liotta from Goodfellas, and I know he just recently died. And my good old Passenger 57, Wesley Snipes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's hard.
All right.
None of them is screaming Florida to me right now. I don't.
I think I know. I think I know. But
I'm
who are you feeling, Wicks?
gonna go Paul Rudd.
You're going to Paul Rudd? All right.
That's what I'm gonna roll with.
I'm going to go Ray Liotta. First of all, I know Wesley Snipes. I don't think Wesley is from Florida, but I remember he got a speeding ticket on a motorcycle going through like Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce years and years ago. I remember
Yeah.
that. I'm going to tell you why I think it's Ray Liotta. Because I was at a FAO Schwartz in West Palm Beach, and I saw Ray Liotta online with his daughter at FAO Schwartz. Big toy store back in the day. Expensive toy store. What I thought the most was, I love Goodfellas. Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So I know you should leave celebrities alone, especially when they're with their kids. And I walked up and I did what you should never do to anyone you don't know. He was at the counter paying for something, and I kind of touched his shoulder to get his attention. And he turned around. He's like, touch me again and I'll kill you. And I was like, okay, nice to meet you. And I think there's a picture somewhere of me running away from Ray Liotta like a peacock. It's just so I'm going to go with Ray Liotta because I think it's random that he just happened to be at FAO Schwartz when I was there. So I'm locking in Ray Liotta. Wicks, you going with?
Paul Rudd. That's what I'm rolling with.
All right, drum roll, please.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry. No points for either of you. Mr. Wesley Snipes
For real?
was born in Orlando, Florida.
What?
Mike Herlihy.
People are actually
man.
born in Orlando.
Man.
No, I'm just joking. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding.
On
y'all.
he was conceived on the Back to the Future ride. He was, yeah.
For real? I never.
Man, are you serious?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I could not have been
Orlando.
more wrong. Man, not a good start to the. You know what? Let's cancel this.
All right,
game.
let's rebound. We're
Okay.
gonna rebound with
Okay,
an easier
0-0.
one. All right,
What we got?
All right,
What
here
we
we
got?
go.
That was a
We're gonna
trick
go
question.
with Mr. Orlando Magic himself, Shaquille O'Neal,
Okay.
Martha Stewart,
Okay.
or the smoking hot Ava Mendez.
Shaquille O'Neal,
I'm gonna go with
Martha
Mendez.
Stewart, Ava Mendez.
If for the people who don't know, or right, Ava Mendez, married to Ryan Gosling, Training Day, in a bunch of movies, right? Cuban smoking.
Okay. I'm
Shaquille
going-
O'Neal, right? Orlando Magic, right? And
You
then
know what?
good old Martha Stewart.
You want to go first, Mike? I'm gonna let you pick first.
Yeah, I'll take Mendez this time around.
I'm going Martha Stewart. Like I'm feeling like this is after last time. Plus, Martha Stewart has some Florida in her. I feel like I'm gonna go Martha Stewart.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with Mendez because Cuba is only 90 miles away. You know, so
There you
it's
go.
an easy jump.
And that's where I think I made the mistake because Mike Hurley, you are correct. Ava Mendez is from Miami, Florida.
On the board.
That makes
On the
sense.
board.
That
On the
makes
board.
sense.
Yeah,
On the
I'm
board.
not saying
I
Martha
thought-
Stewart doesn't own half the property in South Florida.
See, I didn't think I would get Wicks with Shaquille O'Neal because just because he played for the Magic doesn't mean
Yeah.
that, right? But I thought I might have gotten you with that, Mikey. I'm like,
Yeah.
because it was
Nope.
all right. Here we go. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so we're
right.
gonna go with, all right, let's go with Meryl Streep.
Ooh.
Okay.
Right. Bob Ross, the painter.
Ooh.
Bob Ross,
Say I'm going with him automatically.
or we got John Travolta.
I'm going
Okay.
Bob Ross. Like I'm going Bob Ross.
Let me tell you, I know John Travolta has a house in Ocala, I believe, with like a huge landing strip and everything, like has a whole 747 out there. He's a pilot. But I know for a fact that Bob Ross is buried in Windermere, Florida. So I'm going to go with the fact that if that's where he's buried, that's probably where he was born. I still haven't been out to the cemetery yet, but I've seen a lot of people go out to his grave. I'm with Wicks on this one. I'm going Bob Ross.
Gotta go Bob Ross.
All right, that's a point for both of you. While yes, he was buried in Windermere, Bob Ross was born in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Oh, he's from the dirt.
He's too calm for he's too calm for Daytona.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Like I told you, when I heard Bob Ross, I'm like, I don't care who else you say. I'm going Bob Ross.
Bob Ross was one of the few white guys who could rock that hairstyle and no one said anything about it.
Exactly.
Like, yep, that works for you, man.
And you leave Bob Ross alone.
Unless you played in a band in the 70s, you weren't allowed to have that hairstyle. But Bob Ross got the pass. I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So now we're going to go. All right. Another round here. We're going to go with Zoe Saldana. If everybody knows who Zoe Saldana is from the Avatar movies.
She's the green girl from like the Avengers stuff, right?
Yep, that's correct. So Zoe Saldana, right? Then we got Lauryn Hill, rapper, actress, Sister Act 2, Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
All right.
Hill. Wasn't she from the Fugees?
Yep.
She was. Okay. That's right. That's right. Okay. And then we've got Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead. That's correct. From The Walking Dead. Which one, gentlemen, is from Florida?
Who was the first one again?
So we got Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
We got Zoe Saldana.
Okay.
And we got Norman Reedus. Norman Reedus is from the show The Walking Dead. He's the one, I'm forgetting his name.
Saints?
He's in Boondock Saints. Yeah. He's the one, he likes to ride motorcycles all the time. I think he's got a show on AMC about him and riding motorcycles with people.
Say less. I'm going with Norman. That's who I'm rolling with. I just heard a little bit. That's all I needed.
Okay.
Man, from the motorcycle? Really?
Am I wrong to think? I thought the Fugees were the Fugees because they were refugees from other countries. Am I wrong on that, Wicks?
My pain.
They were some, I guess. Well,
or not all of them were. Or
I don't think all of them were.
That was Wyclef Jean, right?
Yeah.
Wyclef Jean.
And Praz. And Lauryn Hill.
I don't know, man. I wanna say like, okay, maybe they were from some other country, but I want to say Lauryn Hill was Florida. So I'm gonna. It's I almost want to say Zoe, but I'm gonna go Lauryn Hill. I'm gonna lock in Lauryn Hill.
All right. Well, Wicks got it darn. He got it right. Stick with the motorcycle. It is Mr. Norman Reedus.
He explained a little bit. I was like, that's the Florida guy. Like I felt the Florida energy when he started saying it. I'm like, oh, that's a Floridian right there.
He was born in Hollywood, Florida.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
See?
That makes sense.
And I'm Southwest Florida. I know I can feel the vibes. Like when you start saying things, I'm like, that's Florida right there.
From Hollywood to Hollywood.
Yeah, there you go.
Norman Reedus. All right. Well, coincidentally, I think that puts us at 2-2. And I think we got one last question.
That's right. All right, here we go.
Ready for this.
All right, I'm gonna throw it at you here. Here we go.
Right. Don't give no hints either. Don't be giving that. Don't be putting out that Florida tone. I see what Wicks is doing. He's reading you like a $5 psychic, man. You just give us the names. We'll take it from there. I know you're winking at him when you say these things. You're like, Wicks, this one's for you.
This one, alley-oop.
All right, cool.
All right. Let's go. What do you got?
All right, here we go. So we have Mr. Jack Nicholson. You can't handle the truth, Mr. Jack Nicholson. We have Jim Morrison, singer of The Doors. And we have Mr. Danny DeVito.
Ooh. Okay, question.
Penguin.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson was... I know who he is, but for some reason I can't bring the face up. That was the one from Anger Management.
The Joker in
Yeah,
the first
Joker
Batman movie.
in the Batman movie. Yep, that's right. Anger management.
So that was him in
yeah,
anger management.
Yep.
I'm
yeah,
going with him.
absolutely.
He's in The Shining. Here's Johnny.
Oh
Knocking
yeah,
on the
Yep,
door.
I'm
The
going with
Shining.
him.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
feel like if he's
Okay.
not, he should be.
Okay.
Man, I got to go against you on this only because I'm a Doors fan and I'm a Val
So you
Kilmer
know.
fan. So I've seen the Doors like a million times, and I believe that Jim Morrison was a military brat born on a base. I could be wrong about that, but his dad was Air Force, I think, and I think he's from Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh, that would make sense.
I think
Oh,
so.
Mike got specific. Not only did he say he's from Florida, but he's like, I think he's from Tallahassee.
It's either Tallahassee or Jacksonville, I think.
All right.
But-
Well, do you want like for the definitive win, like to add an extra point on top of it
no,
I
that it's
already
from
lost.
Tallahassee?
no, just tell me if I'm right.
You're right, Mikey. That is correct. Jim Morrison, but he was born in Melbourne, Florida.
Melbourne, Florida. All right.
Oh.
well,
That's correct.
well,
See, okay,
Yep.
so let me tell you why I was thinking Jack Nicholson. He had a grandson that played for Florida State.
Did he?
Played tight end for Florida State. Yeah, he had a grandson that played tight end for Florida State. So that's why I was like, I think that's where my mind was going. But
A little side note trivia for the audience listening. We had a tech rehearsal earlier where Wicks and Mr. Herlihy were taking a poop on my state of New Jersey over here. All right. And just going all off on the state of New Jersey. I also want to mention that every celebrity that I matched up against your Florida celebrity today came from the great state of New Jersey.
Okay, so every other person in that whole thing was from Jersey.
Every other person was from New Jersey.
see, if I'd have do that, I was like, Wesley Snipes is definitely not from Jersey. Like I would have choose that.
See, that would have been easier to figure out. Like, which
Yeah,
one
like
of
if
these
you're like
is
New
not
Jersey
from
or Florida, I'd have been
Yeah.
like, it's definitely not New Jersey.
Well,
like,
look at that. We learned something. We have been on tour since August of last year, and we've done some pretty big gigs, and we put up some pretty big numbers. In fact, I think we
yeah.
have a not to fill your head, but I think out of all our shows, when our tour manager put the numbers together, you have a 93% sellout rate right now.
That is
amongst
crazy.
every
Yeah.
show we do. 93% sellout rate.
that is crazy.
That is crazy, man. Because I remember when I called you to do the first show, we didn't know we were going to sell one ticket. We were
Yes.
like, let's give it a try. We have no idea if this is going to work. We did that show at Afro Studios in Orlando, Florida. It sat 180, and we sold out in the first like 12 hours of you announcing it. I remember
Yeah.
because the owner, I was out at dinner, and the owner kept texting me every time tickets sold, and my phone was just going. I was at Outback Steakhouse, and it was like ding, 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 ding. So, and we added a second show, and that sold out. And it's just been sellout after sellout. We do have some shows coming up. We're at McCurdy's April 23rd through 25th, McCurdy's Comedy Club in Sarasota, Florida. All those shows are sold out already. May 2nd, we're at the studio at Meisner Park. We have two shows, 6 p.m., 8:30. Then the next month, 5/28 through 5/30, we're at Visani's Comedy Theater in Port Charlotte, Florida. We're doing 6 shows. They're all sold out. In June, the 12th and 13th, we're at Cultural Park Theater, Cape Coral, Florida. We have 2 shows each night, and there's tickets still available for those shows, but they are a low ticket warning right now. I think we have 10 or 11 tickets left at each show. And then we're at the Ocala Civic Center, June 27th, 2 shows, and there's about 10 tickets left at each show there. July, we will be at Comedy Key West in Key West, Florida. Cool little club down there. 2 of those shows are sold out. There's tickets for the late shows, both nights still remaining. August 29th, we're at the Polk Theater in Lakeland, Florida. Like I said, I think we're at about 1,300 tickets sold there out of 1,400 seats, so you can still get some seats there. September, we're back at Visani's because we sold out that first time. 1 out of 4 shows already sold out. The other one's low ticket warning. Then we're hitting the Space Coast.
Yeah.
We have the Brevard Zoo fundraising show, which sold out in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Wow.
That's such a good cause. Tickets, most of the tickets going to take care of the animals over there. Really excited about that. Gleason Center, October 3rd, 2 shows, both sold out. We're adding that Sunday show. Depending on when you listening to this recording, it might be sold
might be
out
gone.
already.
It might be gone.
Gregory's Comedy Club, October 9th through October 10th. All those sold out. And then in November, the 5th through the 8th, we're down at Off the Hook Comedy Club, Naples, Florida. So tickets are available for that. In December, we're at Side Splitters Comedy Club in St. Petersburg, Florida. And I believe this week or next week, we'll be announcing Mount Dora Music Hall in December. I think we're looking at December 19th. So we'll be doing a show there, seat 605. I know it's the week before Christmas, but what a better gift to give, you know?
I love Mount Dora. It's beautiful, beautiful.
I was going to say Mount Dora, especially during Christmas time, they do up the lights. It's a beautiful little downtown area. Come on down, park your car, grab some dinner at one of the amazing restaurants down there. Come on over, see the show. And the thing I love the most, and this gets asked every single time we do a show, is there a meet and greet after the show where people get to meet you and talk to you and get pictures taken? And the most fun I have is telling them, like, yeah. And then they're like, well, how much additional is that? And I'm like, well, right now he ain't that famous, so it's still free.
Exactly.
You can
it's
meet
free.
him after the show.
Yeah.
And this is what I love about you and what our tour manager hates about you. I love that every single person, I've been with you when we had 180 people. I've been with you when we've had 1,200 people. You take your time with every single person that comes up and says hello to you. You make them feel special. You listen to them. You have a conversation with them.
That's awesome.
I love it. Your fans love it. You love it.
Yeah.
The people running the show hate it.
Oh yeah,
they're like, hey guys, we got to keep this.
We got to wrap this up.
We
and I'm
gotta
like,
wrap
listen,
this up.
I just gotta thank everybody. That's what it is. I just want to thank everybody. I'm so appreciative. So I take that time to like let them know that I really appreciate them taking time to come out, because it's crazy out here sometimes, you know, especially Confusion Corner. I definitely had to thank the Stewart people, because I almost didn't make it to the show. But
I remember that.
Yeah, it was crazy. So.
Now, Eric and I kind of grew up around downtown Stewart, so we've been down there quite a bit. If you're from Stewart, you'll know what Confusion Corner is. If you don't know Stewart, look it up on a map. There's videos about it. But the main problem is, number one, it's not a corner. That's why it's confusing. It's a roundabout that intersects with like 6 different corners.
Yes.
Yep.
And everybody thinks they have the right of way.
Yes.
And true story,
No,
the
it's,
theater
it's
we were
the third
at.
turn. No, it's the second. Third.
We were playing the Lyric Theater down there, and I was waiting outside the stage door for you and Manny and Rudy to show up. And you're like, man, I'm like, the map says I'm a block away. And I'm like, where you at? And you're like, it's Confusion Corner. I'm like, I'll see you in an hour. And I was a block away. It took him longer to get from Lehigh to Stewart than it did from that corner. And when he pulled up, he's like, man, I'm not going to lie. I thought we were dead at one point. I thought we were going to die.
People were blowing. I'm like, listen, I don't know. I'm here, but I don't know, y'all. It's just, we're going to make it happen. And then the worst part is there's a train that just right through the middle of it.
For no reason. Let's just throw a train down the middle. And there's actually, as you said in your video, what they put. Someone put a bench right there in the middle of Confusion Corner. Why?
Just in case you need a break to figure things out.
Just in case you enjoy seeing some ambulances that day. Someone's going to get hurt, and I got my popcorn. I'm ready for this.
Yeah, I'm going to go sit at that bench.
Let me pull over, sit on this bench.
But the other thing that I hear the most at the shows is people not only love the meet and greet, but they love, we do a question and answer on stage every show. Yeah. And at the beginning, during pre-show, people are loading in. We put up the email address so people can write the questions in. And that's something we want to bring to the podcast as well. So if you guys listening have any questions for Wicks or the show in general, you can just go ahead and send them to askwicks@gmail.com. It's just that simple. And we'd like to answer them on the show. So we actually have a couple of questions tonight. This one's for you, Wicks. Where is the weirdest place someone has recognized you? Like, I know you're out all the time. You're in public. Man. We've talked before. You go to Publix, someone's got a picture. But has there been a place that, like, you just went, this is kind of awkward right now?
Yeah, during my son's birth. Like, it was, I'm telling you, it was a...
I was going to say hospital. No joke. Like, I can imagine, like, your most intimate moment, getting something checked or whatever, and somebody goes, Wicks, oh my God.
What was going on, man?
I'm sitting there. So... Your son just turned 1, right? Yeah, he just turned 1 in February.
Nice.
So he, first we go into the hospital. It was a rushed experience. So her blood pressure was high. So they was like, all right, go to the hospital. It was like a week before her due date. Well, like a few days, and they were like, go to the hospital, get checked out, your blood pressure. So when she gets there, they were like, okay, we're gonna keep you and we're gonna induce you because the baby has to come out. So we're like, all right, so we're having a baby, a few days early. That's no problem. We get in there, we spend all night. I haven't slept, by the way, so I haven't slept because I'm watching her and making sure everything is okay. And then they come in at like 5 a.m. They're like, hey, we got to have a C-section. And I'm like, so now she's freaking out. So of course I'm freaking out because she's freaking out.
Yeah.
But I got to play it cool. They're changing our room, so I got to grab all the stuff that I brought because I thought we were going to be there for a while. I knew we were going to be there for a couple of days, so I brought all of our stuff. So I'm packing all of our stuff. I got all the bags on me, her phone, my phone, the chargers. I'm just standing there with all this stuff, and the surgeon walks in, and she's telling her the procedure, and she looks over at me, and she was like, "Are you the Florida guy?" And then she starts saying, "What's going on out here?" She's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm delivering the Florida guy's baby." And I'm sitting there with all this stuff, haven't slept. So I'm like, with the very
You're in
dry,
full-on dad concern.
Yeah.
Comedy is the last thing on your mind.
Yeah. Oh my God.
and she's like, "I can't believe I'm delivering the Florida guy's baby. This is so cool. I can't wait to tell my husband." And I'm like sitting there like with all the stuff. And Char looks over. She's in pain, so she looks over at me, and she's angry with me now because when they're pregnant, they're not. They're having a baby. They're just angry
It's
with
your
whoever's
fault.
around. Yeah, it's automatic.
Everything's your fault. Nope.
She's mad at me. The lady's
course.
still talking to me, and then they're doing the surgery. I'm sitting there. They're talking about my videos while they're doing the C-section. It's the craziest thing ever.
You're like,
So,
they're like, "Are you going to be filming this? Is this going to make it on?
Yeah.
Am I going to be in the fit? I didn't do my hair today." Yeah.
they said, "Did
So
you bring your flip
basically-
phone?"
And I've met Shar before, and I have to say, in a roundabout way, totally not your fault, but totally your fault. This was her moment.
Yes.
This was her moment.
Yes.
She's the star
Yes.
and stolen.
Yeah. But she knows, like, I always give her, like, if we're out and it's not, work or, content or anything related, then I'm always like, you're in front. I'm going to send back here. Because I'm more introverted. She's the extrovert.
Right.
I got the words, but it's not coming out. My body's sore, y'all. Give me some time. But she's the one that's like out talking to people. She's the one that she's very social. She loves talking to everybody. I like talking to people, but I'm an introvert and I get socially awkward at times. So I let her just do her thing. So she knows, like, if it's up to me, I'm going to put her in front. Like, you go do your thing. So, but that was like, I'm having the baby and he's,
Did you have to pose for photos afterwards?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you really?
Tired in an emergency. Yeah. In the room. Yeah.
You're holding your baby. It's still got the schmegma and everything
Yeah.
on it, and they're just like, let's get in on that one selfie.
Let's cut this umbilical cord all together. Ready?
Yeah. Like you're opening a dollar store.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
man.
Next question coming up. How many? I think people watch your videos and take everything like literally, because this seems like, how would you even ask? How many pub subs do you eat in a year?
Oh, wow. That's a good question. I have no idea. I think I go through these moments where I just want to eat a pub sub every day. And I do it in different ways. So sometimes I don't even do it with the bread. I do it as a salad, if I want to feel a little healthy, and then I do it as a wrap. So I eat a lot of them, though. I'll say I do at least 3 a week.
Here's
average.
my only problem with pub subs. Either I got to eat the whole thing right after it's made, or half is going to go in the fridge and sit there until later on that night, and then I'm going to take one bite and be like, that's not what I wanted. Because like the only way for me to eat a pub sub is like fresh, especially if you get like mayonnaise and oil and vinegar and stuff like that. You can't put that in the fridge. You either got to eat it in one sitting, or it's got to go in the trash. And I find that a whole sub is too much for me, but they won't sell me like 2/3.
Yeah, because
it's either
a half
or
is not enough.
But
a whole, you might not make it. But that's why I do it as a salad or a wrap. If you do it as a wrap, you can take the whole thing down.
What kind of bread are you using when you do the sub? They got that new, what is it, the soft bread or something like that?
The soft roll, the soft sub roll. I did it for a little bit, but I had to go back to the original.
What's it taste like? Like Hawaiian bread or something? Is it like a little sweet or something?
Like a Hawaiian roll?
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. It's not really sweet though.
No.
I don't know how to explain it. But like I liked it when it first came out because it's very soft. but like I just want that original. Like I want the original bread because if you catch the original bread early, it's still a little soft, but it's crunchy on the outside. So I like that part of it.
Can I just tell you right now? I never feel more awkward than when people ask me what kind of bread I want, and I say white. And then when they ask me what kind of cheese I want, and I try to barefoot her, I try to be like American, and they're like yellow or white. I'm like, not yellow.
Not
like
yellow.
There is just something about. There's something about being like this is just what. No, it's not. It's white bread. What kind of cheese?
Right.
White American. It's just like, can we come up with a different name for this, man? Can we?
I do cheddar. because it melts better. Because I always get it toasted. So
cheddar's
I never
always
toast
my
it.
go-to.
See,
But I might
I
switch
would-
up to cheddar, even though I don't like the way it tastes, just so I don't feel. I might
would-
start buying my own craft singles and keep them in my glove compartment
Just
and get
put it
out
on
there.
there.
Just take
No
care of
cheese,
myself.
no cheese. Don't worry about it.
I'd answer sarcastically, like with some like strange, like French cheese from like, the 1700s that is like impossible to find or whatever. And they'd be like, what? We don't have that. All right. Well, then just give me the white.
They're like, just point to the bin, pal.
Just give
What do you have?
Here you go. I know we're running out of time here, but this is one question that comes up a lot. Who would win in a fight, North Florida or South Florida? Man, it seems like every show there's violent people in this state, man.
I'm telling you.
And it comes up every time. If we're in South Florida, they ask. If we're in North Florida, they
I
ask.
feel like I have to go to South Florida, man.
Okay, so I got questions, right? I got a question. So we drawing the line, right? What side is Polk County on? Okay,
See, that's the problem because I feel like Central Florida is its own thing. Like,
if we take it Central, South, and
The big
North.
state.
Well, they just asked North or South, but we throw Central in that mix because, like you said, Polk County, man, that's where all the crazy stuff happens.
Because if you put like I'm Southwest Florida, right?
Right.
And as far as where I live, we have Lee County, which Lee County, if you've ever been to the North Fort Myers Walmart, like we got some competition. We've got some Polk County Duval in Lee County, but it's not as big of an area. It's just called Suncoast. That's what it's called. So. But we do. South Florida will have Okeechobee. We have the Everglades. I don't know if y'all been to Everglades City, but it gets wild down there. We would have the Keys. I got to go. I'm biased. Southwest Florida. We got. That's what I'm rolling with. I mean, I know Duval, and like I said, it depends on what side Polk County is on. So.
But the panhandle is part of that, right? Like
this is
the
how I
north?
judge it right now. If you took someone from Panama City Beach.
Yeah.
And drop them off in the center of the Everglades, they're not making it out.
No.
Yet you guys down there do that on a weekend for kicks. You grab the airboat, you go out looking for python, stuff like that. So
Recreation.
I would say if it was straight up North or South Florida, then I'd say South Florida. But if you throw Polk County, and we consider that Central Florida, and you take Tampa and throw that into the mix, there's a level of craziness. Like when I was in karate, my instructor used to tell me the most dangerous guy is the guy that's smiling right before the fight starts. Because it doesn't matter what kind of training you have. That guy does not care. Walk away from that guy. And I kind of feel like that's what Central Florida is. Yeah. They're like, I don't know how this is gonna end, and I don't care.
However this goes is good with me. I mean, we got it. Okay, so
I've lived a full life. I'm ready to go.
We got Homestead in Southwest Florida. We have Okeechobee though. Like I don't.
You guys got the rodeo down there and Okeechobee and
I'm scared of Okeechobee.
You know what?
Okeechobee is crazy.
We know why.
You know why? I'm scared of Okeechobee.
You hosted the Florida Man games the past couple of years, right? Who has won consistently? Has it been a Duval team or has it been?
Well, this year was Bradenton.
Okay, so the home team won because that's where it was at, right?
Yeah. It normally, I think the first few years it was mainly in like a North Florida thing. And we would get some people from our
first couple of years.
Well, no, St. Augustine.
Oh, okay.
So it was St. Augustine the first year, St. John's Fairgrounds, which is like right there, the second year, and then the third year. This was the first time it was actually on. I mean, it's still weird calling Bradenton South Florida because as a Southwest Floridian that's in the South part of Southwest Florida. Anything above like Sarasota, we're kind of questioning it as far as they call South Florida. So, but not a lot of teams from down here go up there.
Well, there you have it. So if you're South Florida or you're North Florida and you disagree whatever we just said, go ahead. Write us at askwicks@gmail.com. Give us your reasons why. We'd be happy to re-examine this. That was the first episode, folks. I'm so glad we finally got to sit in studio and do this together, or actually in our own studios and do this together. I hope it's the first of many. As I said, we got a ton of shows coming up. So if you guys want links, this is very important. Don't go to any of those third-party sites. Wicks and his guys, Manny and Rudy, they made it really simple for you. Go to omgitswicks.com. There's going to be a link for all our upcoming shows. Click on it. That will take you directly to the venue's ticket sales. Please don't buy that third party. I don't know how many emails we get where people going, hey, man, I want to see your show, but I can't afford $400. They're not $400, guys.
Who do they think I am? Like, I'm not even close to that.
We're trying to keep them low. We're trying to keep them reasonable. We want to get out and see everybody. So go directly to the venue site. You can see those tickets at omgitswicks.com. As I said, the next show coming up that there's tickets available for is Boca Raton Meisner Studio, May 2nd, 2 shows. Hope to see you out there. That being said, you can go ahead and watch the podcast. If you're watching it now, you know where to find it. It's already on YouTube. That's on Florida. If you're listening to us on Spotify or across any other streaming platforms, that's on Florida. You go to Facebook, and it's going to be Facebook. That's on Florida. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram. If you got nothing else going on, give me a follow. Give Erick a follow. If you're not already, and why wouldn't you be, make sure you follow Omgitswicks.
Listen, it was a good time. I do just want to say one thing. If y'all want us to come to y'all city, because we're trying to pull up everywhere, because a lot of people think that we have beef with their area, Pensacola, and there's no beef. I'm trying to get there, but y'all been Titusville, y'all been using tripping, but we're trying to get there. So if y'all want us to come to y'all city, put it in the comments, and we'll do our best to get there. So
yeah, and if you have a venue that you think would be great for the show, reach out to us. You can email me at askwicks@gmail.com or hit me up on Facebook, social media. If you have a city that wants a show, we want to come out and see you. So
unless
that's going to be
the
it
King
for
Center.
Especially the King. Yeah, if you got that's a podcast for a whole nother day, man. But on behalf of myself, Omgitswicks, and my good friend Erick Rivera, thanks for listening, guys, and we'll see you again next week. Peace out.